criticize them, for their, and I mean, expose them for what they are doing. But, in the other way around, in all these things that they are just trying to distract, maybe somehow distract what we are doing, trying to project themselves as if maybe they have been holding themselves accountable, or they are doing this. But all these things doesn't have any base. But if they really want to come up with something, let them come up with something with facts and evidence that, is being known, because there's a lot. Even when the other one was having meeting, sitting together, with this so-called Boko Haram, all those are evidences. The other one, those that were negotiating with Boko Haram, the terrorists, broad daylight, including the all those. So these are the things that they should be asking. So, but anyway, I'm not going to talk more. Let me just put it here. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Minister 1 million, for your contribution. Yes, so another person has sent his receipt. Thank you so much. 5,000 AJ, Guinea. Please, Biafra, send your space donation receipt. Thank you so much. Yeah. Now, there is a poison in town. Oh, Minister Betty, okay. Let me give you before I continue. Welcome. Yeah, Minister Betty, can you hear me?
Yes.
Welcome. You have the mic before I go to the next one. No. Maybe.
Ndeo. My beautiful sister, I love you like no other. You are very, very stable, very consistent, very loving, and very truthful about what you do for Biafrans.
Guinea, the Bible says, where do I go? You have the message of eternal life. Where do I go? Briggy has the answer. Welcome, man. We are learning from you. Welcome. Continue.
Ndeo. Hello, Biafrans, lovers of freedom all over the world. I greet you, my people, the wonderful people that God has made, and we are happy and glad in his creation. I thank Chukwu Okike Abiama at all times for making me a Biafran and for giving me wonderful people like you all. You are great guys, great men and women. I'm proud of you people. Well done, well done. And I thank God for our leaders. That they are in prison does not mean we don't love them. We love them so much. Very handsome, very intelligent, very powerful men that other people are praying to have. They are all ours and we must support them, whether they are here or not. Now, I started listening from when one of our brothers, I think he has exited, was talking about sit at home, telling us that it is a very powerful tool and very powerful weapon that we should not give up. I don't know if I should say it in Igbo, but maybe tomorrow I can use this tutors space program and do my own, so that I will talk to my people in my language. Biafrans, do not stop sit at home. As our sister and many other ministers here have been telling you all, sit at home is our own tool. The Fulanis have united together. There is nothing like the Hausas, because Fulani have kept them in a cooler for so many years. And the Yorubas have long regrouped behind their own brothers. Let me tell you why I say that sit at home is a very powerful tool. Because ndị Igbo tụrụ inu si ibulu ogbenye Igabukwa Musu at the same time. What it means is, will you be a witch and a poor man all at the same time? Every bad thing, only you. No, you have to be one. You cannot be ignoring our funding and you will ignore what we are telling you about sit at home. You are not an Hausa person in the Southeast. You are not a Yoruba man in the Southeast. What do you gain? What do you have? What do you want? This sit at home is a very powerful tool. I saw Tinubu the other day talking about sit at home, that is doing this, doing that. Has Tinubu ever come to say sorry or pay any condolence visit because of the people they are killing in the Southeast? No. Even when it comes for him to go to America, he sent his wife. So, Biafrans, this sit at home, you should not stop sitting at home. One thing it does is that is a referendum on its own. It shows anybody from any part of the world that you people no longer want Nigeria, that you are just there because we have not been recognized officially. It is a referendum. Number two is that you people are protesting for your leader, NNAMDI KANU, being held and taken to Sokoto. Because NNAMDI KANU is an international man. UN came into his matter and said that they should release him, but they did not. And Nigeria government is a party to the UN treaty, and they must comply with it, but they did not. So when they are holding your leader, they are daring you. They are telling you, what can you do? There is this charter in a law in UN charter that is called Mandela Law. That Mandela Law says that if you are being tried, any member state or any member country trying a fugitive, somebody they call fugitive, just the way they went to Kenya and abducted Onyendu, that the court that will try you must be within your locality. If it happens that you are jailed, just like they jailed Onyendu, that the prison must be close to your own locality. But Nigeria government did not do that. They handed Onyendu over like a piece of wood to Sokoto people, so that he will be at the heart of the terror. Have you people seen Sokoto? It's like where all the terrorists in the whole world lives. You have to wonder, why did they go and bomb there? Sokoto is terrorist hub. HUB, hub. Where terrorists, their first port of call is Sokoto, before they will be distributed where they will go and attack people. So they are holding your leader. And you will ask yourself, why now? Why is it now that they are coming to tell you that Onyendu say you should stop sitting at home? Does Onyendu know what is going on? They must have sent somebody, either one of his lawyers or one of the corrupt criminals that goes to visit him. Onyendu does not know what is happening, just like our PM. Every day they will be telling you, hey, okay, carry this, okay, carry that, okay, carry this, okay, carry that. Have they told our first PM, Mazi Simon Ekpa, what is going on? They won't tell him. Because in our charter section 2, subsection 13, it provides for an election of a new prime minister. Do you think that Mazi Simon Ekpa will repeal that section of our charter? And the answer is no. We are following the charter. We are doing the right thing for ourselves. We are still in a foreign country in exile. governing ourselves. We are not home yet. So why would our charter suddenly not apply? That is one. And the other one is, Tinubu now recruited Igbo rich boys called city boys. He recruited them because he knew that Obi won him or defeated him in the election the first time. I am not Obi's fan. I have told you people what Obi did to me because I know Obi. Then I'm not his fan. But he knew that the way to get all the election or people to vote for him in the Southeast is to go and use his son, what's his name, to recruit those city boys, bribe them, give them millions, because that is not a job for free, so that he will combat the ADC, African Democratic Congress, whatever their party is called. So Biafrans, now Yorubas are fighting, and you will ask, why is it that the Fulani who supported Tinubu, even when Tinubu was going on himself, everybody thought he would die the next minute. They supported him. Why have they now left him? Why have they left him? They left him because he allowed Americans to come and bomb their terrorist brothers. And they are not happy. Because Sultan of Sokoto once said that anybody fighting Boko Haram is fighting Allah. But he is there enjoying the blood of innocent citizens that are being killed in Nigeria and all over the region. So, Biafrans, the issue of sit at home and this issue of recruiting Biafrans to support Tinubu, a government that kills his own citizens, what makes you think that if you support Tinubu, that you, an Igbo man, will live in peace? Tinubu has his people. El-Rufai has his own people. You could see what happened the day he was traveling at the airport, and the day he went to EFCC to submit himself. Nothing happened to him. But Onyendu, that did not do anything, is in prison. So, can you now tell me that freedom fight has turned to be terrorism? And the terrorists will be favored? Because all these El-Rufai, Kwankwaso, all of them are the ones sponsoring terrorism. Sheikh Kashim Shettima, all of them, as you know them, they are the ones sponsoring this terrorism, and they are not giving up. So are we just relaxing because we want to go back to Nigeria? Or are we relaxing because we are getting ready to fight on? So everybody should donate. Everybody should come together. Sabotaging your brother will not exonerate you from the hands of the terrorists. Tinubu released Sunday Igboho that 2 soldiers were slaughtered in his house. Did any soldier die in the hands of Onyendu NNAMDI KANU? No. But Sunday Igboho is now a free man. So where is your brother, Onyendu? Even if Onyendu stands at the gate of prison, Sokoto, and shouts it, you people should not stop. You people should not stop. What of our brothers and sisters that were killed? They are making Onyendu to say anything now because Onyendu is under their net. I won't be long, and I thank you for giving me this audience so far. This sit at home must never, never stop. They sent Charles Soludo to try it, and if Charles Soludo had succeeded, other states will follow suit. Charles Soludo should go to Umuahia and see what Oti is doing for his people. Let him go and rebuild the market first. so that the people, the bacteria will not kill them during rainy season. So Biafrans, let us wisen up. On Saturdays during the fundraising, you will not see anybody. You will not see anybody. What are you people doing? Go and see Fulani. They will always regroup, because what the terrorists do, they will fight you. You leave your land. They will go and bring their people, settle there. They will start. Why they marry too many wives is to have too many children. Before you know it, their population will outweigh your own population. And during election, they will vote you out. You, the indigenous person. So think about it. You need to come and donate, fund your liberation army, fund your recognition. Thank you, my people. Thank you, tutors, my darling sister. I love you.
I love you too, Mama, Minister Betty. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm not sure I will continue with this pace. So maybe in the next, let me add extra 45 minutes, then I'll bring it down. That will be 9 p.m. here. Yeah, and I don't know. We may not finish today, but I'm not sure I can repeat it. Anyway, I stop, we will stop there.
Today, Dalu Jisike.
Oh, Jessica, oh, hey,
Don't give up. Don't give up.
Jessica, oh, hey, Mama. Yeah, thank you so much, Biafrans. We are Biafrans, we can never give up. Not be today, nah. Count from 2021 till date. No giving, go where? Where will I go to? I'm too old for that, because I'm too old for that. All of us here, we have seen a lot. If our eyes have seen all those sabotage, all those tumult for how many years, and then you still come at this minute and say this, that, no. You were not even in for Biafra in the first place. No matter what, we have to stand strong and then stand for our leaders and stand for our freedom. Our freedom is in our hands. Sit at home continues. You could see what I said before. The Northerners are grouping themselves together. The Yorubas, they are grouping themselves together. Tinubu has sacked all the Fulanis that were close to him. He has pushed them away. He has surrounded himself with the Yorubas. Look at the first fishing festival he attended. Look at the crowd of Yoruba people surrounding him. See what he's doing. Where are we as Biafrans? It is time we come together. Yeah, King David, you have the mic. Please, let's make it a snappy, I don't know. Yeah, you have the mic, King David.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Can you hear me, please?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, I can hear you. Anybody hear me?
Okay, I really appreciate you, our sister tutors, the tutorial mistress, always consistent. Thank you for bringing us together. I want to salute everyone that is here, but let me first of all shout out to our COS, the most articulate Minister Snow, and every other minister that is here on this space. I appreciate every one of you, our listeners, both those in anonymous section. We welcome you to this very space. You know, in our spaces, you will get all the necessary information that you need. Very, very authenticated, authentic, verifiable information. That is why whenever you come to our space, you see that there are a lot of people, not spaces that you go, you see 1, 2, 3 people talking from morning till night. Please, I want to stand on the already established protocol to appreciate every one of you that is here. I want to do something that is, different. I want to use this opportunity to appreciate Biafrans who trooped out a mass on Sunday. Sunday was a very wonderful day. That was the first ever Olu State Town Hall meeting. And a lot of you that were there, I want to appreciate every one of you. Thank you so much for making our town hall meeting a very memorable one at that. Indeed, I really appreciate every one of you. And I appreciate our government and our Prime Minister, NKERE, for visiting Olu and telling us what, what Biafrans need to know about our freedom. And I want to use this opportunity to appeal to any one of you that is here that is from Olu, or you don't know that you are from Olu, I want you to listen. If you are from Uguta County, when you talk about county, it's community. If you are from Uguta County, you are from Agua County, you are from Oru West County, you are from Oru East County, you are from Osun, Acharaba, you are from Omona, you are from Njaba, you are from Isu, you are from Akokwa, you are from Mbanasa, you are from Mwaobosi, you are from Isieke, you are from NKERE, you are from Wangene. I want you to know that you are from Olu State, in the old Imo State. Very, very important. You have to be part of what we are doing. As a matter of fact, the Biafran Republic government in exile is doing exceptionally well, as you all can attest to that. Even BNL is now coming back because they were deceived. You all can attest to that. So in BRGIE government, a lot is happening. Our Prime Minister is doing wonderfully well in Washington, D.C. Our lobbyists and our attorneys are doing the needful. Exactly what our leader, NNAMDI KANU, said. And when the time comes, we are going, you people will tell us to form a government. We now have a government. Exactly what our Prime Minister said, that this government is going to protect the interests of the Biafran people. And that is what BRGIE is doing under the leadership of Ogechukwu NKERE. So if you are from all these communities, all these counties that I just mentioned, I want you to know that you are from Olu State. You need to come on board and support what is being done for the freedom of your people, for the freedom of our land. Very, very important. Don't stand on the fence. That fence may fall and fall on top of you. As a matter of fact, a time will come when those of you standing on the fence need to come down and say, oh, where can I belong? Or where can I donate my money? Or where can I support? And that your money will be useless. This is the time we are calling on you right now to come on board. America is listening. There is Biafra on the table. Biafra is being discussed on a daily basis. And while Biafra is being discussed, Nigeria is being destroyed, like our leader NNAMDI KANU said. You see what is happening in Nigeria today? A lot of corruption here and there. They are using this opportunity that they know that America is taking hard knock on Nigeria. America is really trying to do the needful. So what are the politicians in Nigeria doing? They are embezzling the resources, the money that is meant for the development. They are trying to carry as much money that they can carry, so that eventually when the needful is done, they will be living large. They will be living with their families, with their cronies, without having to suffer for anything. And you can even see how they are now grooming their children to take over. Why they are leaving you to continue to suffer, to continue to come and shout to Dobala for them. You see how Omahi, you see how Mwike, all of them are grooming their children to take over from them. And you don't know what is actually happening. So we are telling you that Nigeria must be disintegrated for people to live a life which will be more profitable to them. And for that Nigeria to be destroyed, the Biafran Republic government in exile have to stand like it's standing right now and doing the needful. The lobbying effort in Washington, D.C. is paying off. Whatever you see happening in Nigeria against Nigeria today is the good works, the diplomatic effort, the underground work that BRGIE, our Prime Minister, our lobbyists and our attorney have done in Washington, D.C. That is what you see playing out today. Nobody can now come and claim the glory. We are not going to leave our glory for anybody to take. And we are not telling you to believe. We want you to go to our website and see things for yourself. We want you to even search on social media. You are going to be convinced that we are not here for propaganda. We are telling you the truth. So for all of you that are still hiding somewhere, thinking that, oh, all those accountability nonsense and the psychiatric children of Ngozi, that they are doing what they need to do for Biafra to come, I want you to know that you are being deceived. Just like they deceived BLL. You have been deceived. You have been paying money to a terrorist supporter that is in America under the guise of fighting for Biafra. You are supporting people who are encouraging Islamization agenda in Biafran territory without knowing it. Even when you know it, do you know that there's some governors that say they were under the psychiatric woman? Most of them have been incarcerated. Most of them have been killed because they released their information on social media, just like their madam told them to do so. But under Biafran Republic government in exile, your information is protected, your information is secure by the government and by the distinguished ladies and gentlemen that work with Biafran Republic government in exile. So what are you waiting for? The time to join the winning side is now. And Nigeria must be destroyed for us to be free as a people. Having said that, you know, just like the topic said, the Nigerian endgame is corruption. The titanium terrorism case for Biafra freedom. Yes, everyone have seen what is coming out from Nigeria, El-Rufai, and all of them. You can see how these people have been buying people because of their stand against Islamization. Maya Lafia, you can now remember what happened to Maya Lafia. Maya Lafia was just killed. He was just destroyed because of standing against terrorism. So now that El-Rufai is talking about the poisonous substance that New Rubadu bought, you now reflect your back on those who have died mysteriously. For you to know that Nigeria want to destroy every person that want to stand against their Islamization agenda. And while they are taking money, stocking money for their future use, they are as well taking out those who are standing against their road to Islamization. So any one of you that is still supporting one Nigeria will happen to you one day. One Nigeria is going to happen to you, just like it happened to most of them who are now speaking out. And we thank every one of them who are now speaking out against the Nigerian government atrocious activities against the indigenous people. So what is happening in Nigeria is a proof that Biafra is eminent. It's a proof that we, the Biafran people, have always been right. It's a proof and vindication of our leader, NNAMDI KANU, who from time immemorial have told the Nigerian people, have told the world, have told the Biafran people what Nigeria portends for indigenous people. Corruption, death, annihilation, Islamization. That is what Nigeria portends for anybody that says he's a proud Nigerian. And we cannot be part of that evil contraption. So my wonderful Biafran brothers and sisters, the time to support your freedom is now. If you don't know where to belong, if you don't know where you should stand, I want you to know that the only place that is making things happen, the only place that America knows that is fighting for the freedom of the Biafran people is here, the Biafra Republic government in exile. And if you don't know where you stand on the 40 states of Biafra land, if you don't know your county, you don't know your district, you don't know your wards, you can contact anybody on this platform that is under the Biafran Republic government in exile, and we are going to put you through so that you come and support the freedom of your people. Time is running out because very soon Just like we are calling for unification, for those of you that are falling apart, this is the opportunity for you to come back. Nobody is going to victimize you for anything. But then you have to come back and do the right thing, because time waits for nobody. Come and support your freedom. Come and support the liberation of your land. This is the only legacy that you can leave for your children, even yet unborn. Very, very important. Thank you so much, tutors, for giving me this opportunity, as I'll be yielding my mic from here. And there one.
Ndewo, King David, thank you so much for that submission. And I know that Biafrans have heard you very loud and clear. Yeah, you have touched the Italian, but I'm not sure I'll have time to talk on that because I need to give the mic to Rage and Fury now, and then the space will end any moment from now. Rage and Fury, thank you so much, King David. Please, if you have not shared the space, Ogini, what are you waiting for? If you have not joined the de facto government Telegram group, what are you waiting for? That is where you get all the information King David said. Go there, you see your admin group, your Telegram group for your different states. Click that link and join so that you can be paying your liberation tax before the 15th of every month. Very important. Come together, Biafras. This is the time. Rage and Fury, you have the
Rage and Fury, you have the Okay, thank you very much.
Sorry. Rage, please. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Just a minute. My sister, I'm so
Just
sorry.
my sister, I'm so sorry for interruption.
Don't use up to a minute. Use like 10 seconds. Because
no, just a second. Just a second. You see, I want to use this opportunity to tell Biafrans, before we held our town hall meeting last Sunday, a group of people who were in charge of Olu State before this dispensation, during the time of our Prime Minister, they vowed that Olu can never move forward. But I'm happy to announce to the general platform, to everybody that is here, that Olu is back with a bang. We held our town hall meeting, very successful. So the devil have been shamed once again. So Olu is back with a bang. And we are even planning another town hall meeting. Thank you so much.
Hallelujah.
Thank you very
Hallelujah.
much. Glory to God. Thank you very much, my dear brother David. Thank you so much. We are very happy for this. God is uniting us, and God is bringing us all back home. You understand? My brother that has left the home, that has rejected the family, if he realizes that he's living a lie and he returns, I will be the first to point at the biggest good in our compound to kill the celebration of that brother. So we give glory to God for everything that is happening today. And I must also say a very big thank you to the host, Madam Tutos, and every great Biafran that is here present, freedom lovers and friends of Biafra. Special greetings to all our leaders, to all the defense forces, all the financial donors. We cannot appreciate here enough. One thing about life is that it is not a crime to be deceived. But when you realize that you are deceived, will you continue to live a lie? That is the problem Nigerians have. Nigerians know that if some 120 years ago, some 150 years ago, there was nothing like Nigeria. There was nothing called Nigeria. Their grandfathers, great-grandfathers were not called Nigerians. They have their identity as Biafrans. They have their cultural values. They have their kind of food, their kind of worship, the kind of God they worship. They know all of these things. It's 150 years ago, there was nothing like Nigeria, but the white man brought it to them just to make them, just to take away their resources, and they gave them the name Nigeria. There's some people, they are ready to die for that name that is given to them, Nigeria, a name that doesn't have meaning in their own mother's tongue. That is living a lie. Brothers and sisters, when you realize that you have been deceived, will you continue to live a lie? Please return home. Come back home. Let BNL be an example to each and every one of us. The members of the BNL, these are great people, great soldiers, Navy that have held their ground in the Bakassi Aziz. Talking about Prince Louis, the founder, he's not a mere man. Prince Louis, a man when don't trouble a fool. Prince Louis is a man that is well to do. When you talk of ego, nobody should have a bigger ego than Prince Louis. But look at him because he knows that he's a Biafran and he is called to free his people. Even though when he was deceived and he realized that he was deceived, he refused to live a lie and he returned to his home. Today, we are celebrating him and we are saying to him and the entire BNL, you are welcome back home. This is where you belong. At home, you feel safer. At home, you should make more progress at home. Though unfortunately, the enemies have taken everything we are supposed to use to make progress in our own home. They have hijacked everything. This is why we always run abroad to look for greener pasture, to seek for better life. Then this is why we are fighting so as to restore the glory of the home. And speaking about sit at home, the God of Biafra is alive. Elohim is alive. That no man can take the glory of the sit at home. Ejimako cannot take the glory. Angel Makeup cannot take the glory. Even the BRGIA cannot take the glory because they cannot say, BRGIA cannot come out today and say that sit at home should stop and Biafran agree. It is the Biafran spirit and the spirit of our slain loved ones that are motivating us, pushing us to observe sit at home. Due to the love we have for the motherland, Biafra, due to the love we have for our leaders that are locked up and all the Biafrans that are locked up, it is the spirit of Biafra that motivates us, that pushes us, that moves us to observe the sit at home. So if it were to be something that is controlled by Ejimako, when Ejimako was crying that was saying that sit at home must stop, it would have stopped. So if it has stopped, the glory will be given to him, that he was the one in charge of sit at home. Likewise, when the makeup was used, if Biafrans refused to observe it, then the glory would have been given to him, that is the one that is in charge of sit at home. No man is in charge of sit at home. It is the spirit of Biafra that is in charge of sit at home. That is the spirit that is moving us to observe sit at home as a civil disobedience. Only way to express our thoughts. Biafra is the light of the world. It's one light that is going to liberate the world, Biafra. It's one light that is going to save our people. It's one light that is going to save Africa. This is why Nigerians all over the years, they have been looking for a way to get back to all these criminal and terrorist politicians. That's why you see the likes of Showere, every now and then, they are organizing a revolution and protesting on the street. The revolutionary. Once they go to the street, this is how Nigeria police and army with tear gas, they arrest a lot of them, kill a lot of them. If you show where will be running 440, you understand? But the Africans with the wisdom of God, they are able to come up with a mechanism to deal with this terrorist state called Nigeria. A mechanism called sit at home, which is affecting Nigeria, which is a referendum on its own, which simply shows that Nigeria has no access in this place. Nigeria has no power in this place. You understand? And Nigeria is crying over it today. So because we have discovered this, we must count ourselves lucky and fortunate. And to those that have been scattering, please, anybody that is doing something that is not moving you closer to your freedom, know that that is your enemy. And it's working for the oppressor. It's working for the enemy. You understand? So the likes of Madam Raphael Otibu Ajaire, the likes of Gold Professor Choma, the likes of Imam Mamugu, you have seen it all clear now. Look at the kind of disgrace they have brought to our Prime Minister, a man that is highly revered, a man that is highly respected. Look at the way they make this our former Prime Minister look like. Now you owe all the debts that are in Finland. Now you owe all the tax that are in Finland.
Remember what the information minister said concerning where you are going, please.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for reminding me because myself, thank you very much. So Biafrans, please let us be wise. Don't run away from your home. It is not a crime that you are deceived, okay? We are not mad at you that you are deceived. But when you realize that where you are not making progress, you are not having that home feeling, don't continue to live in a lie. Don't let your ego and pride to keep you in a lie. Don't live a lie like Nigerians. Nigerians are living a lie. They claim a foreign identity that has no connection with their roots, an identity that has no connection with their culture and tradition. They claim to be Nigerians. That is living a lie. I am a Biafran. I know my brothers, I know my sisters. When I see them, I know them. Their mothers tie two-piece wrapper. Their father tie one-piece wrapper. We eat the same food. We have the same worship system. We have the same culture and tradition. Like I was saying in the last fundraising, look at the presentation of Kola, the same way we do it in this. I don't know whether that you do it in your place, to Madam Tutor. Presentation of Kola. After presentation of Kola, we wage the Kola with money. The reason why we do it, the proverb goes that so that the Kola does not jump out of the plate. That is why we wage the Kola. After that, we tear the Kola. Is it not the same way it is done in your place, Madam Tutor? That is the way it is done in Mazi David's place. That is the way it is done in Auntie Eunice's place. I believe that is the way it is done in senior citizen Ben Uwabo place. You understand? So we have everything in common. They're the enemies because they want to kill us, because they want to steal from us. They brought this foreign identity and introduce it to us. They use it to split us, to divide us, and they make our people to live a lie. They turn a brother against brother. They turn a sister against sister. And we continue to live a lie and begin to kill ourselves, fight against ourselves, when we should love ourselves, when we should deliver ourselves, when we should liberate ourselves and get those things that we are traveling out to get in our own home. It is time for us to unite for freedom. Thank you very much. Let me sing a song before I yield the mic. Which song am I going to sing? Biafra bilo kerore ya Beneve gresere Onye ukpafo notisi wabona Biafra maina obilo Biafra ma obilo kerore ya Beneve gresere Onye ukpafo notisi wawoma Biafra maina Biafra obilo Biafra mobilo kerore ya Beneve gresere Onye hupafo notisi wa Afrika Biafra maina obilo Obilo Biafra obilo Biafra mobilo Obilo. Thank you very much. I hear the mic here. I remain Ranger Fury, aka Udewo Wachineke.
Thank you. Thank you, Wachineke, Ranger Fury. Thank you for your beautiful song. Thank you for your submission. Thank you for your advice to Biafrans. Okay, Biafrans, I have just less than 15 minutes. I don't know if I can, because I'm so much interested in this chemical that is on the Nigerian soil right now.
Auntie Tutos, please check your back message and get back so that just that one is for Mazi David to support what he just said. Thank you.
Okay.
Somebody's mic is making noise.
Thank you so much. Guinea, thank you for the last town hall meeting. Thank you so much, King David. Oh, this is from you, Guinea, Minister.
Justice to support for what you said. I'm also from Olu State, so I was absent. Somehow I was present, but I was not able to participate fully on that meeting. But anyway, just to support of what he said. Definitely, in the next coming up town hall meeting, definitely we all will be definitely active and show our support that we are ready to go. Thank you.
Okay, I'll send it to our information minister with a little illustration so that he will understand. Yeah, our minister, your hand is up. Our regional CEOs, welcome.
Yes, greetings everyone. Our own sister Tutor. Greetings from here. Econdo, my dear. And all our senior citizens, I want to appreciate you all for being here with us and giving us the courage and, you know, that good spirit to continue in the good path of what we are supposed to be doing for the Biafran people. I'll keep it very short. And tutors, this is not the other kind of keeping it short. This is going to be very brief. I just wanted to point out something from your earlier conversation, which I would like you to, you know, just go through it once more before you end the space. You know, for Biafrans who are listening to us and friends of Biafra, I just want you to take a step back and remember what our sister just read out to us about the different supposed military barracks of Nigeria that has been, you know, overrun by the terrorists just in 2025, and their activities of overrunning barracks has continued again in 2026. Now, there is something that stands out with all of this terrorism that you see that goes on in these different locations. Whenever they do this, they not only kill soldiers, but they also take over military equipments and documents, communication materials for the military. When they pack all these military equipments that they get from these military barracks, be it the vehicles, the ammunitions, and all what's not, what do you think they use them for? I need to remind people what Gumi, the terrorist Gumi, Sheikh Gumi, said. He said that the bandits, the baptismal name which they give the terrorists, the Nigerian-sponsored terrorists, must continue with their kidnapping in order to be able to fund their war machine. And today, our sister has read out to us multiple military barracks in Nigeria that has been overrun by these terrorists. Out of all these military barracks that were overrun, how many have you heard the Nigerian government condemn? How many times have you heard them speak on these issues? I'm sure you've never heard about it, because I never did hear any of the barracks that was overrun being condemned by either the president or their commanders in chiefs. What does that tell you? The Nigerian terrorist state is one with the terrorists who are carrying out these actions in the land. The one thing I want to tell our people is this: all these equipment that they are taking, all these things that they are gathering from the Nigerian terrorist state, they are gathering them to be able to fight you when the final whistle of this war is blown. So what are you going to do? Are you going to keep sitting on the fence? Are you going to keep relaxing where you are as if it doesn't concern you? Meanwhile, it concerns each and every one of us. The more you take your time to act like these things are not your issues, the more they not only become your issue, but they become issues that you cannot handle. If you prepare now, you will be able to tackle the enemies that are waiting for you in front. But if you don't, If you continue to sit back and act like it is no man's business, believe you me, all of us will suffer the brunt of our negligence towards the call for our restoration, towards the call to defend our land. Our negligence towards that call, we will all suffer the brunt of it. Be you in diaspora, be you in homeland. Because you that is in diaspora, you have your families back home. And you that is in homeland that has refused to rise up and do the needful. Hey, I don't know what to tell you, but I believe that you're already experiencing some negative effect of this negligence, this deaf ear that you're paying to our call. The earlier the better, they say. Emengwangwa, emehelodachi. Manyu koma million obala anyo fofo. Ask yourself a simple question. If the Nigerian state is funding these terrorists, if these terrorists are making hundreds of millions from taxes that they are collecting from people, who is in charge of those territories? Does the Nigerian state not know that these terrorists are collecting taxes in their supposed sovereign states? Ask yourself these questions. If they are funding all these people, who is funding your defense? Who is funding your defense? If you are not part of those who are funding your defense, you're only prolonging your suffering. Believe it or not, you are only prolonging your suffering. The earlier we do these things, the better for each and every one of us. Dalun everyone, and may God continue to strengthen you to do the needful. Tutor is about to end the space, so if any other person is available, pick up the space. There is a lot to talk about. Nigeria is bathing in terrorism. Every day there are different terrorist acts that are going on in Nigeria. Nigeria as a territory experienced more than 3 to 4 terrorism in different locations every day. There is no country in the world where that happens besides Nigeria. And funny enough, it doesn't get talked about. So we will always shed light to the evil and the terrorism that happens in Nigeria. Because what? Because why? Because we are children of light, and we will shine light on the evil they call Nigeria. Dalun everyone, and don't forget, our website is open 24/7. The war is going on every minute, every second. That is how we need funding, every minute, every second. The little that every one of us do, Miria, just each and every one of us just doing as little as we can. Go in this freedom fighting. Ife akanyi banyi wenwe bobi, the heart to spend it. So bring in your little eje, bring in your little ejema, kotujuola anyi oba mmiriae. Dalun everyone, and I'm giving 20 ejema for today's space. Thank you everyone.
Thank you, our original COS. How can I end the space without your voice? Thank you, sir. You know, our COS, Gumi made a statement or he even made a post and said, Donald Trump is protecting Christians. Israeli Prime Minister is protecting the Jews. Modi is protecting Hindus. And he said, who then is protecting Islam and Muslims? He refused to answer the question. So he has volunteered to protect Islam and Muslims. And for us now, Biafrans, what are we doing to protect ourselves? You see, when we host space like this, we are not just coming out to talk because we love talking. No. We really have to make some connections and get clarifications. After acquiring all the, it's just that I don't have time. Maybe the next space, You know, our media team will elaborate more on it, because I also wanted to connect the troops on ground as a result of this bombing of the military camps, so that we understand what is happening. Even me also, I will understand what is happening and learn from you as well. Now, they have acquired all these weapons to use it on Biafrans. And Biafrans are saying it doesn't concern me because our land to some extent is peaceful because of our BDF. Now, they have imported chemical. You see, my people say Afon Adiok, Afon Adiok, Afon means good, Adiok means bad. Rufai, El Rufai, Afon, good, Ano Adiok, it also is a bad person, we know. These are the people funding terrorism. And if we see what is happening, he has spilled a lot of things. He has spilled beans. And truth is coming out, exposing themselves. This one is saying you did this. This one is saying you did this. And all ears are open. But we have to know that the only enemy that they not have are Biafrans. We are their enemies. And whatever they are doing, they are targeting Biafrans. Whether they find you in their circle or not, whether they use you as a saboteur or not, you are already their enemy. So all the governors, you know, dining with them, and whosoever wants to dine with them, you are already an enemy to them, and they will end you. Now we understand how this man, Mali Affair, my Lafia, I don't know, I'll try and be pronouncing his name well, may he rest in peace. How he died, because he died mysteriously. And Erufai, I will just invest a little 10 or 15 minutes. Erufai requested clarification on the procurement of thallium. Why am I, trying to explain this thing to the best of my ability? When the next space open, you can continue. Is that Biafrans should be aware that there is a poison on ground, and you are the target. Believe it or not, you are the target. And this man came out in the midst of this, they are raped, and said, as a concerned citizen seeking clarification about the information available to opposition leadership about the procurement of approximately 10 kilograms of thallium sulfate by the Office of the National Security Advisor, reportedly from a supplier in Poland. This National Security Advisor, remember, Biafrans, that he was the one, after getting the smoke and the heat from Biafra Republic government in exile, and the announcement of the CPC, he was the man that rushed to Washington, D.C. to kick against the genocide of Christians in Nigeria and deny that there was something like genocide. He immediately organized meetings and said, no, that there is no genocide in Nigeria. It did not end there. This is the same man, National Security Advisor, Ribadu, that did what? Signed, contracted the DCI lobbying firm. And remember that lobbying firm was in, how did they put it? On behalf of Ribadu, this same national advisor, to do what? To deny that there is no genocide going on in Nigeria. This same Ribadu is the one that has recruited all the Mietiala and rebranded them with a new name called Forest Guard. And they have caught this Forest Guard so many times with arms and weapons, slaughtering people in Kwara State. The same Kwara State is the state that the governor came out and said that his mandate is to make a block vote, complete block vote, and give it to Tinubu to become the next president in 2027. It is the same Ribadu that Erufai is now accusing of buying 10 kilograms of thallium sulfate in his office. What is going on? And this man asked 6 questions. He demanded 6 questions. What is the intended purpose and end use of this chemical? Who is the supplier? Was it imported under a chemical or defense permit? What is the total quantity and concentration? And where is it stored? And what security arrangements are in place for this chemical? What regulation oversight exists with NAFDAC with this chemical? Have any public health risk assessment been developed given the extreme toxicity of this chemical? You are the target, Biafrans. Especially you that is so close to this Fulani. Especially you that wants to die for one Nigeria. Especially you that is preparing your mind for 2027 election, which we have told you there will be no election, Nigerian election in Biafra land. And you know, this was not a private inquiry. This was a public accusation designed to create a paper trail. Now, Ribadu, as usual, denied this accusation. But El-Rufai is still standing by it. He says opposition leaders have the documentation. You know, this is the man that supported Tinubu and did everything within his power to make sure Tinubu won election in 2023. The same man that ganged up with all the Northern elites to kidnap Awonyindu. So he knows a lot. And now they started threatening him with fraud, 400 and something billion naira. They now said he should, that journalist that up till today has gone missing with, they have now, they resurfaced that case just to make sure they cage him. Now he's in EFCC custody. We understand the game, but in the midst of the games, we are getting information. The same template they use for Malami is what they're using for him. We understand, but we are getting something serious from it. You know, last Friday, he listened to an what is it called? Intercepted telephone conversation involving Ribadu. And you don't know how long they have been intercepting this phone call. So he knows a lot. And Ribadu knows that this man knows a lot. And he says someone tapped the NSA phone. And he heard Ribadu allegedly instructing security operatives to arrest him. I am not saying what I'm saying to side him or to stop. No. I am interested in this chemical and where it will end. Their targets are Biafrans because we are the only enemies they have. They are not going to use it on the terrorists because for long they would have wiped them off. But they cannot because they are the ones funding them. So Rufai is telling the whole world that the government imported deadly poison into the country and his phone calls are being monitored. And NSA is ordering his arrest. He's creating a public record in case something happens to him, that they should know where the problem is coming from. And if you look at the physical properties of this chemical, it is colorless. So even if they drop it in food for you or put in your drink, you can never see color in it. It doesn't have odor. It doesn't have taste, tasteless, and it dissolves in water. Immediately it will dissolve. And it looks like sugar or salt, sort of, with small grains. So it will dissolve very fast. You can put it in someone's food or drink, and they will not even know. So for adults weighing 62 kg, for example, just 1 gram, you have 50% chance of living or dying within 3 days. And 1 teaspoon contains 33.8 grams, enough to kill 34 people at a spot. And El-Rufai said the country, a national advisor, Ribadu, imported 10 kilograms. So approximately it's going to kill 10,000 people. And it kills slowly. Slowly, because you need to understand why this is called the poisonous poison. It has stages. You know, we have to begin to think back about people that died mysteriously. All of a sudden, what happened? The person was not sick. It will first of all affect your gastrointestinal, that is your digestive system. You start to vomit, or you may start to have diarrhea or severe pain. And you know, our people will go and buy medicine and say, okay, I have malaria. You'll be treating malaria. Meanwhile, you have just consumed a poison, because it is very easy for them to give a pinch to their agent, which they will spread around Biafra land. And then it will begin to affect your brain. You begin to have confusion, or you go into seizure. If you're even someone that has seizure before, even if you did not have, you begin to, develop it. You may even go into coma. At times, it may even, affect your vision. And in phase 3, it also have now internal organs will start to fail gradually. This comes, between days and weeks. Your kidney will start to damage and all that. And then if you survive, It's God that is on your throne. Maybe they have quickly, identified or diagnosed that you have consumed a poison. But what am I trying to say? The mentality and idea of our people, whenever they are sick, they say it is malaria, it is typhoid. You'll be busy treating something else. Meanwhile, you don't know that your friend, because they're going to use your friend, has dropped this poison into you, your food or your drink without you knowing. Just a pinch will kill you. And assassin love using it because it delays the symptom. The symptom does not just come immediately. It takes some days. And it will start to mimic other, illness. Like I said, they'll say, oh, it is flu. Oh, I'm having cold. I'm having malaria. And it's very difficult to detect it. You see? So it will be killing you slowly, slowly, slowly. Do we have example of people that died with this? Yes, we have. We have Felix Roland in 1960. He was a Cameroonian leader. He was assassinated with thallium by a French Secret Service agent in 1972, so that you know that it is not new. In 1971, we also have Graham Frederick Young in England. He was poisoned with 70 people with this same chemical. That time we had war. It was used as a chemical weapon during a Rhodesian Bush War. And in 1981, East German Secret Service poisoned a dissident with thallium. So people have been using it. Anything that Nigeria will hear that it will kill people, they will go for it and buy it, however expensive it will be. Because they know that they have targets back home and we are their target. So when El-Rufai says the government imported 10 kg, he said, you have imported enough poison to kill 10,000 people. What is it for? And the timing of this accusation, right after they tried to arrest him at the airport, tells us everything. So the young man, or whether I think he's 60 years now, if I or other opposition die mysteriously, you know that. You know what to taste immediately. That's what he's saying. He's passing a message to everyone in that contraption. And the antidote is very scarce to get. You can't even get it in Nigeria. So if the office of the National Security Advisor is importing this, what is it for? Is it to make cream? No. Before, they normally use it to manufacture electronics and all that, and optical lenses and some chemical reaction. But in this case, the quantity is less for that. And previously, if you go through the research, they normally use it to kill rats and ant poison. And it was banned in most countries, including the US in 1975, because it was too dangerous to use. So they are now using it for assassination. So why would a government office, especially National Security Advisor, import 10 kilograms from Poland? For what? For who? And he's still denying till date, even when it is documented, evidence is there. What is he talking about? What is the intention? So El-Rufai has made this accusation immediately for everybody to hear. We know that they are in it together, but we are interested in what he is telling the whole world, that there is a substance like this on ground. Biafrans, I don't know how many of them will listen. Stop getting involved with Nigerian politicians. Stop getting involved with them. It is on ground and you are the target. People are dying mysteriously. So a person could be poisoned with this and develop stomach flu. And then days later, bang, you begin to see the person run on the street like a mad woman, and then the organs and all that, all those symptoms. So this is why that letter that El-Rufai wrote out is very, very important, because he's creating a documented record, saying it publicly that this chemical exists in government hands. I don't know if you are still hearing me. So it is a deadly poison that we have to call our people and tell them, avoid this gathering, avoid it. This is what is on ground. If you are not careful, of course, we know they are going to now share it. Remember last time, that was a spray that the terrorists used. They will spray you with that chemical before they kidnap you. Who knows? What are they keeping it for? When will they use it? How will they distribute it? Is the question that everybody should ask. But I know we will not get the answer. So they are really advancing in everything that they are doing. And Biafrans, we have to come together to defend ourselves and make sure that we don't allow this to get into our land and kill our people. You see? So thank you so much. We still have a lot to say, but because of time, I cannot continue. So if anybody should open the space, I wish you guys good luck. Thank you. Thank you so very much, Biafrans. I really want to stay long, but my eyes are heavy. Thank you so much, our original CEOs and all the speakers in the house today. I hope I'm still being heard, though. Yeah, Mweze, thank you. Okay. Thank you, Minister Betty. Thank you. Mama, thank you so much. Rejan Fury, thank you. King David, thank you. 1 million, thank you. We love you, we love you, we love each and every one of us. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah, so good night from here. See you tomorrow. I love you. Bye. Please, we need space donation. Please, if you make donation, send receipt in the next space, because any space we host now, we want to at least be paying like 100,000 a day every Saturday. Please, we need to. So I've already received some receipt today. Please let us put hand in our pocket and continue with our space donation. You can send the receipt to me, or you send to Information Minister. Whatever I have, I will compile it and send to him every Saturday before the fundraising starts. Thank you so much. Good night from here.
Ndewo.
Ndewo, Mama.